So here we are once again then. We've just left our official Chernara server and we've gone into an official Livonia server. So we landed in Sobotka, we've made our way up north through to the top of Tar now, and we're just outside the medical centre where we're hoping to find some MBTC gear and of course those all important tetrasilin. Now what I've noticed since this 1.14 update is there is a new set of top tier loot, and that has got to be your MBTC gear and your tetrasilin tablets, because without them you are going to seriously struggle now. It is far harder in my view to survive, which is a great thing. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So let's get into these new toxic zones, where they are and what we can expect if we want to succeed here. Now, first things first. Zombies have been significantly upgraded, and they are capable of cutting you with one hit. And if that happens, the chances are you are likely to get any one of those various diseases. Therefore, tetrasilin is an absolute must. Always carry them with you at all times. So, where are the toxic zones? On Livonia, you have the northwest airfield and Radunin. They are your static zones. On Chernara servers, you have Pavlovo military and Riffy on the east side. So for your dynamic zones, you will hear now a series of artillery shots. Just prior to that, if you're lucky, you will see a red flare go up in the air. Yo. Love it, we need that. You can also find gas masks and other MBTC gear in your top tier military base locations. Remember, you need duct tape or one of the tyre cleaning kits I've just picked up to repair your MBTC gear, along with putty to repair your gas mask should it need it. Now, a full MBTC gear set consists of your boots, gloves, the rubber gloves, pants, jacket, the hood, a gas mask, and then a separate filter. If you don't have just one of these items, or if any of your gear is ruined, you will suffer the consequences pretty quickly. Now, each new filter in pristine condition will last you around about 8 minutes. Therefore, before you go into any decent sized toxic zone, I'd suggest you have at least 2 air filters with you. Another key point will be the fact that once you have a gas mask on, it does affect your stamina, and when it comes to the end of the filter, it will seriously affect your breathing. Now, once you are in a toxic zone, there are antidotes available, and you can find them in certain buildings on shelves. So any building with shelves within, you are likely to find them. You can also find them on fully geared, MBTC'd up zombies once you've killed them. Another important aspect is the timings you have to respond if you haven't got your full gear and you're in a zone or find yourself in a dynamic zone all of a sudden. So once you hear the artillery strike hit, you have about 15 seconds before that cloud of toxic substance begins to disperse around you. Now, I've worked it out to around about 1 minute 20 on 2 separate occasions. From the minute the flare goes up to 15-20 seconds later when you hear the artillery strike, then the cloud starts to disperse. Realistically, how long have you got to get out of the entire area before you become engulfed and end up diseased and die? And my best estimate right now is about 1 minute to 1 minute 20. So that's not an awful long time if you're right in the middle of where this cloud hits. Another thing I've worked out is if you approach the toxic zones around military bases with precision, and I mean real care, there is the possibility that you can get a little way in, kill some zombies, NBTC'd up zombies I'm talking about, and still retrieve some loot without getting infected. So if you skirt around the outsides of the toxic zone, which I'm sure many players will, no doubt you will become a target, but that is possible. You should also be aware that the static zones, not the dynamic moving zones, but the static zones have the enhanced loot within. And lastly, on my little list of updates to give you, you may have seen on some of the previous YouTube videos, the ones that have gone out recently in the last few days, that there is a possibility that if you get high enough on a hospital building, for instance, then you can actually take your gas mask off and stay on top of that building whilst the toxic zone is below you. Now, I have tried this. I've tried it on Cherno in the Pavlo military building. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I did die up there. I went right to the very top on the roof. There is a small little roof you can extend up to, and even on there I was laying down. Admittedly, the toxic flames were not around me, well, the smoke was not around me, I could see it below me, but I did still die. I haven't had a chance to test this out on Livonia, but I will do and report back to you. So these are all things to give you a little bit to think about, and I hope what you will do is, after you've tried some of this out yourselves, is leave a comment on the video below and give me your thoughts. Anything that I haven't covered, or anything that you've seen that can add some value to other players and the rest of this community. So with that all said, I'm going to welcome you now to this episode, which I've named A Toxic Adventure, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll catch up with you shortly. So we have just left Tarnow, and we're heading south to the medical centre in Sidnik, where we are hoping to complete our MBTC gear out by locating a set of rubber gloves and our boots. And as you can see up ahead is the medical centre. We're going to be a little bit cautious here, scout from left to right, just to make sure that there is no little surprises waiting for us. Well, that was quite uneventful. There's nothing here. Probably already been hit. I've decided to adapt the plan slightly. We're still outstanding our boots and our rubber gloves to complete the full set. So I'm going to now have a little look around this area to see if we can find any bases which may have these items in already. However, before we do that, we are running a little low on food. So we'll deal with this goat and move on from there. So we'll take the meat. That's helped us out. We do need to cook it, obviously. Give our hands a quick wash and let's get going. Now this is one of those areas where people love to base up. So we're just about to run into something, and we'll pick up the action from just outside the compound. Hello. This is probably going to see me killed here. But if this has anything left inside, such as food or any gun at all, it will massively help us. Shit. For the time being, we'll take that. Come on, give us any gun. Any gun at all. Gas mask. Take that. We're gonna have to take one of them. Where are we? Hold on. Take that. Give me some ammo then. At least give me some ammo. Oh man. Bollocks. So this has clearly been being built. Okay. So whoever's had that hasn't been back for a little while. It's either been hit or it's in the process of being built. I'm not quite sure which one that is right now. We haven't got a gun, but what we do have is the ability to now grow stuff. So let's move on from that. I thought I saw something. There's a little tent here. Come on, give me a gun. Give us something. Please. Have I got? Have I got? No, I haven't. Shit. Don't need them because we've got that. MBT's jacket, which we've got pristine anyway. Okay, so we can now get rid of that. We'll give them that. We're going to take that. Nah, fuck it. They can have that. They can keep that. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's the crate there, is it? Okay. So there's a little camo tent there. It's now produced a blaze for me. Hold on. Okay, so we have found their vehicles. But is there anything here? Oh, I say, there we go. We have vehicles full. Gas mask. Another one. We could actually have... we could. Do you know what? This could work in our favour quite nicely. So what we're going to do. Those pouches can come off. Those pouches can go on. Put those back. Have they got anything we need? Oh, look at that. 3 more gas filters. Gas masks. That can go on there. We do need that. That to cook up some food. So let's just double check we're not missing a trick here. What have we got? So let's take, is that pristine? That is pristine. Okay, we'll take that for a second. Gas masks. Well, we'd have that gas mask, but pristine. It's worn. Has that got a gas filter? Shit. That's actually got built-ins. Damn. Oh man, we're gonna get killed here if we carry on like this. I'll tell you that right now. Come back down quickly. Is there anything in here? No. Nope. Damn. Okay, so we have picked up quite a bit of gear from that. You need to get out of here a little bit, get to a safer place, and sort this gear out. Okay, so now we're into a little bit of a safer type area. We can resolve this quite quickly. So pants, I think so. It's quite a simple trade for us, that is. Provides a little bit more camo. So this has been quite successful. Time to move on. Oh shit. There's more stuff here. Is this going to be full of MBTC gear then? Flags, bullshit. Oh, hold on. So this has already been here, by the looks of it. Yes, there you go. Gloves. We need those. Come on, give us boots. Bullshit. Good job I just seen that. There's a tripwire with a fucking grenade on it. So what we got there? SKs and shit like that. I do like that tripwire stuff. We'll take that for the time being. So there's another blaze worn. Scope! Yo, we're in the game. We are back in the game. Okay. So they've dumped all that there, and it looks like they're trying to build something. Alright. Well, that has certainly helped us. Now all we need is the MBTC boots. Oh shit, there's more. Oh man, this looks a little bit... There's loads of shit around here. Surely someone's going to be nearby. Yo! Get in there. Okay. Okay. We have got a full MBTC kit. Fucking beautiful. Jesus. Got the hood. Yo, in fact we don't need a hood. We don't need that hood because we've got the other hood, haven't we? Shit. Just my luck though. I get fucking killed now. Cool, cool. Okay, so this is very, very interesting. So whilst we were prepared to go all the way down south here in an attempt to try and locate all of the MBTC gear we're after, we have switched it up a little bit and decided to search for bases around Sidnik. And as you've just seen, we found quite a lot of gear at the edge near Sidnik. And now we have a full MBTC outfit. And we can actually now go straight for it. So that has paid off, that little gamble. So with that in mind, we're quickly just going to check this little area out here just to make sure that there is nothing else hidden up this way. And once we've done that, we're going to prepare ourselves. Shit, there is more. And there's more over there as well. Is there any food? There's a load of building gear in this tent. My luck is going to run out at some point shortly. I can feel it. Swap that over for that. Look at all these nails. I don't even need these nails, but we'll take them. Okay. Barrels. Tents. A few guns. Loads of that. So we're now just cooking up that fat and those little steaks. So we're full when it comes to hitting Radunin a little later on. Now it's time to lighten the load a little bit. Do you know what? We don't even need all this shit. Don't even need it all. Fuck it. We'll need that. We'll need that. We're not going to need that now because we've got 10 there. Let's just be brutal. Do we need that? I'd say no right now. Get rid of all of this. So we're going to head to Radunin now, which is due west of this location. So we are between Sidnik and Geraldtown at the edge of the map. There are quite a few people online, but I think the risk is worth the reward. So we want to get here as quickly as possible. Now, one of the advantages of taking this route is that there are a number of helicopter crash site locations that I'm going to be running through en route. One of which is just up the top here in this field. Quite clearly that's not spawned in, but there are 3 or 4 around here. So who knows, we may end up getting some decent loot well before we actually hit the toxic zone. So that big windmill you can see at the top of the screen right now, that means we are just about to the southeast of Lemborg. Oh, there you go. So, as you're about to see, there isn't really a lot of additional high tier loot at these heli sites. I did read in the patch notes that there was going to be a significant improvement at heli sites, but so far on both Chernarus and Livonia I've hit about 9 now, and I haven't found even an LAR M4 or VSD. I haven't found any of those at all. So I don't know how true that is. Now, as you're about to see, we're on the outskirts of the toxic zone, and we can travel actually quite close to it without becoming ill. But we need to find a tree here to change our gear over. I think we'll just carry on a little bit further. Somewhere around here looks roughly about right. So let's get this sorted out. So let's just visually go through this very quickly for everyone once again. This is the full MBTC gear, half yellow. So you've got the jacket, you've got the trousers, you've got the gas mask with 2 filters in, rubber gloves, the boots, and also a second gas mask with a load of filters, as you can see. Also, don't forget we've got the hood as well. So we're pretty set and ready to go. So here we go then. Don't do that. Remember, we want to be as quick as possible here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try my best to kill as many of these zombies as we possibly can, as quickly as we can. And ideally, what we want to do is we want to be getting them when they're not expecting it. Okay, so there you go, nothing on him. As you can see, our stamina is not, particularly looking great right now. What I don't want to do is get into a big fight with this guy and end up ruining all my gear. Okay, so we've got another one of those. That's pretty cool. So I can hear some eerie-ish music. Now, you're not, unless you're on top of a high building here, you're not going to be able to camp this. Unless you've got a shed loads of gas masks. Which I'm willing to suggest that is probably not the case. Because if it was, you're only going to have a certain amount of time, I would say. Okay, so far our gear's looking pretty good. Oh look, there's a dead zombie over there. Ah, that might be from the gas station. It's a normal zombie. I mean, right now, we'll just take that for the time being. Okay, so that's nice. We'll take, okay. And then force suppressor, that's good. We need to very, very quickly. Is that an M4? It is. Hold on. Yo, there you go. It's only got one bullet, but we've got an M416 suppressed. There's a VSS, which we're not going to touch. We'll check on a gas mask in a minute. Jeans, nah, we're good for that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And what we really need to find is an antidote. That is one of the first things we really need to find quickly. So we've got just under half of our gas mask availability left. Damn, you can barely move after you've used a bit of exertion here. So you'll have to be fully aware of that before you do come inside one of these zones. I mean, there's nothing too good here so far. But is that because we're in the outer zone of the toxic cloud? I should imagine once we start getting down to the medical bays, I'm hoping that's where we're going to find some antidotes. That's if we can even get there. So we've got one more barracks left here. Now tactically, if I've got this suit on, one of the... Okay, this wouldn't... I suppose this is a little bit naughty, but if you wanted to play tactically here, what you could do, I have no doubt would work as well, is put landmines down in this type of zone and just spawn out, log out, and then revisit every half an hour maybe. That would probably kill a number of people very quickly and ensure that you're not using all of your filters. How's our guy? Okay, so we're looking fine, we're looking good. I do like the steam on the inside of my gas mask. That is looking pretty good, I must say. I don't like this building here. I don't like this little part of the compound. I hate this bit. I really hate this bit. I've had some bad experiences here in the past. But it's about getting content for everyone. Content. Don't need that. We do need tets. What about codeine right now? So I'm guessing if we're going to change our mask at all, then we need to do so on top of a high building, I'd say. So my guy's mask now is starting to make, as you can probably hear, some dodgy noises. So what I may do, I may take this opportunity now to change it. I mean, am I above the clouds? I don't know. But I'll tell you what we will do. We're going to very, very briefly change that. So I'm just going to swap it out. Bang. Just like that. Now, I need to keep an eye on, where is it? That. Okay, good. So that's kind of worked so far. Oh, come on. Typical fucking Dayz. All of that rubbish still happens. Now, I'm going to sneak up on this dude in the hope that we can get something out of him if he doesn't see me. In one hit, one kill. He's got absolutely nothing on him. So that... oh fuck, there's another one. Can't see another one just yet. I suppose what I really should do here, but I haven't really got enough time. Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's just change the backpack. It's got a little bit more space in it. How much room we got? Oh, fuck it, that'll do. Fuck it. Come on, come on, come on. I need, really, some M4 rounds. Some bullets. So far... better take that. So far, I have not seen, other than an M4 suppressor, any real evidence of enhanced loot, I must say. We have grabbed some tets, which is nice. Oh, Jesus, come on. And what we're going to do is we're going to... I'm not even going in there. We're going to make our way down now to the tents. We don't want to set both of them off at the same time. Okay. Hopefully, this will be worth it. No, fuck all. Look, you lose so much stamina after fighting. He's just going to have it, I think. Now we've pissed him off. We don't want that. We really don't want to get into a fight here. Come on, hurry up. Just kill him. So, I'm averaging about 6 hits there per zombie. And let's get into this. No, we don't want that. Now you may think to yourselves, why am I leading with just a knife? Well, I think knowing... ah, hold on, what's that? Morphine. We'll take that morphine anyway, but that's not what we're after. Well, the way I'm kind of looking at it is that I haven't seen anyone just yet. We don't need any more morphine. Where's these antitoxins? This may make me ill. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Pristine, 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 pristine. We're good. Okay. No. There's another... Oh, there's two here. Hold on, hold on. Have we got room? Have we got any more of that? Hold on a minute. So, have we got one less than that? And you can't add them together, I'm assuming. You can't put those both together. No, okay. I'm not going to take another one of those right now. We're going to leave that in the hope that we find what we're looking for. I'm kind of guessing that with my gas mask showing steam on the inside now, that's kind of giving me an indication that I should imagine when I stop and check it that my gas mask filter is starting to run out. I should imagine that would be the case. Do you know what? I'm not sure if it's been hit. We'll get up here and then we'll check it. So where are we? Oh shit, that was quick. We are close to running out already. Damn. Alright. So there's nothing there. We've hit a load of those tents. Because there's nothing here so far, not really. Alright, we've got an M4 and we've got an M4 suppressor. I don't think we've got much choice now other than to check this building. For the purposes... Hold on, what's that? Is that another suppressor? It is. Standardised, normalised suppressor, I think that is. I'll tell you what we're going to do. For the purpose of the content, I am going to... Oh shit. Just haven't fixed the doors in. I am going to log out as soon as I've done this little round here. Wait 20-30 minutes. And then log back in and repeat the process. And just see if anything has changed. We're now far enough out of that zone. I'm going to take a little bit of a lie down. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take that off for a second. Drink some drink. Make any repairs that we need to. Eat some food. Oh, one thing I don't know is now I've just eaten that with those gloves on, is that going to make me ill? So we are preparing for round 2. This looks a little dodgy. There's clearly something that's been killed. I'm not sure if that's a player on top of there or a zombie. Probably a zombie. Okay, so that's a normal zombie. So you've certainly got a lot more to think about when you come down into a toxic zone now. A hell of a lot more. So there's another zombie. Oh, can of bacon's good. So that's 7 hits. And we're going to test out if we can get down there in one piece. If we can stand on top of the building. Just here. If it's high enough for us to take off our gas mask. Okay, so we quickly needed to swap that out, which we've done. I'll tell you what we'll do. We can get up here on that. But I'm going to take this off for a second and let's just see what happens. Is this high enough for us to survive? Well, so far so good. We're not immediately ill. Our health's not going down. Well, I think that's pretty conclusive. So we've been up here a couple of minutes now, and I have absolutely no issue with that. So on top of this building, you can take your gas mask and clothes off and not be affected. Shit, I'm gonna end up bleeding here, I've no doubt. That's not what we wanted. And yes, we are bleeding. We do not want to be knocked out here. This could end us if we're not careful. Oh, okay. So once again, there is nothing on any of those zombies at all. We have been cut. Our stuff is looking a little bit damaged now. Badly damaged after that little lot. That's about to run out. Let's put one of those in. Get rid of that. Oh shit. Maybe not. Oh, this isn't good. Well, this certainly is going to test us. We made loads of noise. There's quite a lot of people online between medium and high right now. We are in the toxic zone. There's a Heli crash just up here. Barely moved. We're red health. But we're not giving up, we're going for it. Haven't got any night vision. We do need to eat, and we do need to repair our suit. That's quite a way away really, considering I can barely move. And I'm dressed all in yellow. So if I set one of these off, we're going to be setting all of them off. Shit. Really didn't want that. take a couple more hits and we're in deep shit. Come on. Come on. How bad is our suits? Badly damaged, we can't afford that, so we're gonna have to just fix it. This is like sitting duck territory here, big time. But we are a little covered as it's dark. Anyone with night vision and we're dead. Gas mask. Come on now. We've got 5 rounds in that. Badly damaged gas mask. What's that? Goodish cloak? No, we don't want that. Boots? No, don't need those. Knife? We definitely do need a knife. Don't need that. Oh, hold on. Does that fit as well? Yo, okay, so you can wear that as well. That is something that's a little handy. Surely you're going to give me a gun, surely. There must be a gun somewhere. And just like that, our story comes to a close for the time being. There bloody isn't. There's nothing there. Time to head back to Chernarus. My God. See you soon.